Hello my friends, welcome to the video. Today is a really interesting day my friends, but before I start I want to give you a quick reminder that we're doing a giveaway of a Mont Blanc pen. This is actually the picks, the green picks from Mont Blanc. Very cool pen. This is actually one of my favorites from the collection. But to participate in it, you gotta make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Also, please feel free to join the Discord group to be on top of everything, the channel, content, merchandise, and everything in it, and that's it, on our end. Please join the Discord group. But today, the point of the video is to talk about the new Tudor Black Bay Pro, my friends. This is actually a very nice looking piece, very interesting in the market, and it's actually very hot too right now. It was just released this year, and we really have a lot to talk about it, my friends. It's been a crazy year, and nowadays finally the prices are kind of setting up, but you can still see signs of these beautiful brands going up in the market, and of course, going into the high-end luxury pieces, high-end luxury brands, and I think Tudor is going that way. So I think it's time. I don't have to bore you too much, and I think it's time to take a look at this beautiful Tudor Black Bay Pro. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, my friends, so now it's time to take this beautiful watch out of the box, my friends, and we really have a lot to talk about this beautiful piece, my friends. There's a lot of stuff going on with the Tudor brand, especially with the market, and especially with this particular model, including all the Black Bays, especially the 58s, and now the Black Bay Pro is one of the hottest pieces on the market. But before I start, I wanted to give you a quick reminder, guys, also that I can help you with other brands such as Cartier. We have Hublot, we have Tag Heuer, Mont Blanc, wallets, pen, diamonds, engagement rings. We also have Tudor. This watch is already sold, but if you're looking for a watch like this, you can always contact me on the links below. Tell me what you're looking for, and hopefully I can help you build your collection. If you're from the Rio Grande Valley, I don't think we should have an issue. So please feel free to contact me and see what I can do for you, right? But at the end of the day, I just wanted to give you a closer look to this beautiful watch, guys. This is the first one I got to the store, and I really want to give you the access to that. So still a pretty cool looking piece, my friends. This is a 39mm case. Of course, it's in steel, and the price tag is only for $3,675. With this type of bracelet, there's 3 configurations. The one with the nylon that I personally love, because of course the nylon bracelet is one of the signatures from Tudor. This is kind of like when the French army was doing their own bracelets with the parachutes. This is kind of like the signature from it, and still have that kind of look. So I really like the nylon bracelet. Of course, the steel bracelet, you can never say to that. You can never say no to that. But I personally got the 925 silver case with the leather bracelet that I still love, but I'm probably gonna get the nylon bracelet on the side. Anyways, the point of the video is to talk about the market, talk about the watch, give you the specifications that I think it's beautiful. I love it. It's still carrying the heritage looks of the vintage kind of watches. I really love the crystal. You guys can see it's a little kind of above the case that I really like. You have the snowflakes hands also, and you have the Super Luminova that I think it looks amazing. Well, the lume on this watch, I think it looks amazing. And of course, the snowflakes hands is kind of like that type of signature of the vintage watch, and also from the Tudor brand that I really like. Just like I say, the price tag for this model, for this particular model that I'm showing you right now, is $3,675. Same on the nylon, and the steel bracelet is only for $4,000. But guys, this is where the interesting part comes in. If you look for this particular model online right now, this is a super hot in the market. This is a Tudor watch. This is a Tudor brand, and this is a good sign. Of course, well, let me show you the price right now. It's $6,000 right now, $5,000, $6,000, and around above the, it's above the retail price. And this is in my personal thought, this is a good sign for the brand. You might not sell it for the price that is here for sure, but you guys can see for sure this is a watch that is over retail price, that it's not new, it's not from the store, and it's actually selling over retail price. And I think this is a good sign of the brand. I think it's a good sign of the piece, and that you guys can see how the demand is growing, how this watch is growing, and how people are really looking to get into these particular models, guys. One of the things that I love also is this bezel that kind of have the brush finish on it. It looks amazing. I really like, if you see it from the side, you guys can see how the bezel kind of have their own age. Looks very nice with the case, and also you guys can see how the crystal goes above the case, just like I said in the beginning of the video. I really like this because this is kind of like a signature from the vintage looks that I use when the watches used to have that kind of acrylic type of crystal. Now it's sapphire crystal, so it shouldn't scratch too much, or unless you really hit it hard. You can also scratch it or break it for sure, right? The good thing about this particular model, guys, is a 39mm steel case with 200-meter water resistant or 660 feet. So that's great. You can go into the water, you can go into a dive, you can take a shower, whatever you want to do with it. It's, you know, nothing should happen to the watch. 70-hour power reserve, I think it's great. It's actually, if you guys can compare it to a Rolex, Rolex has only 72-hour power reserve. Well, not only has 72-hour power reserve, and Tudor has 70-hour power reserve. Of course, they cannot step too much into their toes, so they need to have a little bit of a difference. But in my personal opinion, I mean, 2 hours is really not much of a difference, you know, when you want to change your watches or anything like that. On the 200-meter water resistant, guys, I wouldn't really recommend to go into the water with the leather bracelet. But of course, if you have the nylon configuration, all the steel bracelet, of course, you shouldn't worry about anything else besides, you know, hitting the watch or something. You know, just make sure the crown is closed so that that way nothing, you know, nothing should go into your watch. But at the end of the day, I think it's a pretty nice looking watch. I really like the bracelet. Just like I said in the beginning, I will personally get it with the nylon. The nylon bracelet looks nice because it's, you know, the heritage of the watch. And other thing that a lot of people tell me when they're buying Tudors is like, why they look so similar to Rolex? I really don't like that. But I mean, in my personal opinion, it's the way it's supposed to be. You know, they're you know, Hans Wilsdorf, same foundation, same everything. And of course, they have that heritage, and they're supposed to look like kind of the same way, but of course in a different in a different way. So they look more vintage than a Rolex. I think this is kind of like the fun brother of the foundation, Hans Wilsdorf foundation. This is the fun brother. Rolex is more classy, more classic, and of course Tudor is a little bit more fun. You can change bracelets, this and that, you know. And something that I really like, this model and the black base are kind of like giving their own identity to the brand, because this is something you really can see on a Rolex, you really can see on any other brand, and that's how this brand is actually growing and giving, you know, the customer what they want. That is kind of like a unique watch that doesn't look similar to another brand. And I think Tudor is doing a really great job, especially with the black base. I think they just went in their own. I think all black base are great purchases, very nice looking pieces. I love them. I personally have one, so I couldn't say I don't like them. And let's see how it's going to be in the future, guys. I mean, the prices are already kind of like setting up. I don't think the prices are dropping. I just think the prices are stabilizing at this point on the market. So I think it's great. But you guys can still see this particular model that is Tudor, that still you can find it over retail price. So I think it's great. Let's see how it goes in the future. But I really love this watch. It's a 39mm case. It's a little bit more thick than the Black Bay 58s because of course this one you have a GMT, so that means you have a second time. So it's great. You have a second time, and also you have a date. So that's amazing. That's great. You have everything you need in one single watch. So let's see how it goes, guys. I really like it. I think it's going to be great on the market, and I think Tudor brand is going to continue growing in the future. So I think it's a great brand for your collection and for the future collectors, especially too, right? I think this watch have a lot of potential, and let's see how it goes. I mean, I really like it. I would love to hear your opinion. I would like to hear what do you think of the watch, and if I missed something, I did something wrong, please tell me in the comments below. That way we can all learn together and continue growing the community. So please don't forget to give us a like, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free and it's going to help us a lot. So I think that's pretty much all I have to talk about the Tudor Black Bay 58. Hopefully you guys enjoy this closer look to the watch, and see you guys next time.